Hey guys, episode 55 of Digimon Adventure has landed, and it was definitely a fun episode indeed. But I'll talk more about it after the. Let's talk more about it after the intro, shall we? Don't forget, appearing on screen right now is my Patreon, so don't forget to check that out. I'm gonna have to start trying at some point focus on re-evaluate what I want to do with the Patreon. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and then press the bell to keep notified with all my future videos. But without further ado, how about we crack down to the intro and hit on to the review, shall we? Hit it! Episode 55 of Digimon Adventure 2020 has landed, and it was a fun episode. A very fun episode indeed, and it literally just blew away my expectations away. It was definitely a Mimi-centric episode, and I did enjoy it quite a bit because it was quite fun, because any Mimi-centric episode, unlike the original series Mimi-centric episode, and this review is definitely going to be a fun episode, a dedication episode to the late Phyllis Simplar, the English voice of Digimon's Mimi of the original series, as she suffered a heart attack this week and sadly has passed away. So we won't be hearing her as Mimi in the 2020 remake. But I digress. So the episode opens up, Mimi and Palmon show up to the school and bump into Digimon and then bump into Barbymon. But they also run into some old friends of theirs, the Talamon. We then learn that 3 of them have evolved into some Lalamon. So it was very nice to see some, let's say, some savers Digimon in this case. And this definitely felt like, in a way, a savers tribute, because not just that, Rosemon, the Mega Evolution for Palmon, it's also the Mega Evolution for Lalamon as well. So we have a bit of a balance here as well. So it's somewhat of a tribute to Savers in a way with Lalamon, but at the same time it shows that I would love to see a much more further tribute where Agumon digivolves into Geogreymon at some point in this series. But we've got 11 episodes left, and I don't see that anytime soon happening. Even though it would be fun just to see him digivolve into a Shine Greymon. But I digress. So during this, they sign up for a 3-day trial course of a Digivolution school, pretty much. And Mimi had to go under the name Mimimon, and they had to do all these different trials and tribulations of like obstacle courses, dances, the lot. During the night, Mimi got annoyed. Digimon then explains the story about a delinquent that showed up, that later on I will explain later on who it is, and continued on the story and everything. And then they just continued on the train. And then suddenly Taichi and Agumon show up. Out of the blue, we did not see them just showing up, they just appeared out of the blue. So that was the other fun side of things, that they just showed up out of the blue and they just didn't realise what they were going to do in general anyway. But then it continues on with the whole training until the delinquent Digimon showed up, and the delinquent Digimon turned out to be a Bancho Mamimon. So yet again we have a Bancho Digimon. Obviously in Savers it was a Bancho Leomon, but this time it's a Bancho Mamimon, and you could really tell they went the whole Japanese delinquent route with this guy, and you could literally tell that with ease. Now, what can I say about that? Not much. But you could tell they went the full whole delinquent route with him, with like also cheer squad, but also with like the jacket and everything like that. You could really tell they went the whole delinquent route. So they end up having a battle. They don't defeat him, and then he ends up fighting there. Agumon digivolves into Greymon and to stop the other Mamimon and everything. And then Palmon digivolves into Togemon, then Togemon into Lilithmon, and then finally we get to see our new Mega of Rosemon. And then it was the end, and it definitely shows beautifully of how interesting it was to see. They didn't sexualize it or anything. The Digivolution sequence wasn't sexualized like it was in Try with this Digimon, with the Rosemon this time around, jiggling boobs. No, it was just a straight up simple Digivolution, showed up and fights. And in this case, Palmon then graduates with her diploma, and at the same time, Mimi learns a little bit more of her crest of sincerity, because it popped up, Compass showed, but then suddenly it changed to her crest, and so she learned a little bit more about her crest in a way. Don't think she realised what it is. But I digress. It was definitely a fun episode nonetheless. What did I like about this episode? I really did find the whole Digimon School of Evolution a very fun part of the school and everything. I did like how Mimi was like being a bit of a troublemaker or getting fed up of everything that was going on. I did enjoy those bits of the episode as well. The random show up of Taichi and Agumon was really fun, and I'm glad they weren't a full-on centric to this episode, so I'm glad they just showed up out of the blue, because this was definitely meant to be catered and meant to be shown to be a full-on Mimi centric episode. And it was really fun to see the dynamic of her growth as well. Like I've stated before, I prefer 2020 Mimi over the original Mimi in character, and definitely in character development as well. Not like there wasn't any for the original Mimi, but I feel like her character didn't really change much until 02, and that's where I started liking the character back then a little bit more. But in this series, she is definitely a bit more well-developed character, and there's definitely a lot of different sides of her that we understand about at the same time. So that's one of the other favourite things to be granted as well. And we also get a new ending. I will give my brief thoughts on it, and it showcases evolution. So it's an evolution type heavy centric ending. Very lot of reuse clips of the actual evolution sequences. And it pops up my theory yet again that we might still see Ophanimon and Seraphiamon in this series, as well as the Megas. Because I have a funny feeling Holy Dramon and Godramon are going to be special evolutions. Very peak special evolutions nonetheless. And I really do feel like that is the case here. It's going to be one of those sort of aspects as well, that I think those two, Holdramon and Godramon, are going to be used as very special cases of evolution, because we have seen in these end credits, and end credits are used to showcase actual Digimon that will end up appearing at some point in the series. So we are going to see Ophanimon, and we are going to be seeing Seraphiamon, just so that I think 2020 is definitely going to cater to both sides of Tailmon's Digivolution sequence. The song itself was fine. It was very enjoyable. It was a little bit was fun, but it was definitely a very fun intro. The song was very nice as well, and it just seems like it could have been. It also felt last minute as well. But I doubt my theory of us seeing both Surefrumon and Ophanimon now in this series is starting to be a lot stronger as well, because they showcased those two at the beginning of the series. So I had strong feelings that we were going to see them at some point, but it solidifies now. We're going to feel like that we're going to see it again. Get them definitely now near the end of the series as well. Next episode preview is definitely a Yamato-centric episode. He might be getting a secondary Mega Evolution, similar to how Metal Greymon got Blitz Greymon, I think it was. Was it Blitz Greymon? I think it was Blitz Greymon. The red Greymon Mega Evolution back in that other episode. So, by the looks of it, Yamato is going to be getting getting a secondary Mega Evolution at this point as well. What I think makes sense, because like I said, Digimon Adventures, Digimon when it comes to Taichi and Yamato, it's always been the Taichi and Yamato show. So it really did make sense in this aspect that he gets a secondary Mega Evolution, but it might also be a one-off Mega Evolution as well. But that is it for the episode. I really did enjoy this episode as much as I thought I would. It was definitely a fun episode, and it was very enjoyable as well. I really do love these little centric of the Chosen Children episodes when it's not focusing on Taichi or Yamato. But anyway, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about this episode. Down in the comment sections down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya. Another great episode again, guys, of Digimon Adventure. I'm glad it wasn't a Mimi set. Well, no, it was a Mimi centric episode, and you understand that with the main portion of this review. But it was definitely a nice, fun little episode. Now, don't forget you can check out the cards that are appearing probably nearer to the end of this video, because they always appear closer to the end. A couple of minutes, a minute, or a couple of seconds nearer to the end of the actual video itself. But also don't forget you can check out my affiliate links down in the video description down below, and don't forget to check out my Patreon. Is appearing on screen, but you can also find the link also down in the video description down below as well. And also, if you're a returning subscriber, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It goes a long way as well and everything. But if you're new here and you've reached the end of the video and you still haven't done so yet, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and then press all to keep up to date with all my videos for the foreseeable future. But I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.